What's up everyone, how's it going? So in this video I wanted to talk about a topic that's been going around in the community for quite a while now, and that topic is DICE, we need new weapons for Star Wars Battlefront 2. So this game has been out for well over a year now, and we have been playing with the same 4 weapons on each class, making 16 weapons in total, and honestly it is just not enough. At the beginning it was completely fine, but now it's just so repetitive because troopers are the main thing that you use in the game. Heroes are great, new reinforcements are great, but most of the time you're going to be playing as a trooper. And honestly, out of the 16 weapons, only like 4 or 5 of them are ones that I use because they're just so much better than the other ones. So there's just not that much of a variety for people to use. But people have made a lot of posts over on Reddit asking DICE why we haven't gotten new weapons, because when the trailer was released, there was a section in that trailer where it said future free DLC will include new weapons, and so far we have not gotten any new weapons, which is really unfortunate. Though some people do argue saying, well, Grievous's lightsabers are technically new weapons, or Phasma's new blaster. I don't agree with that at all. I think that's a dumb excuse to use. But a couple months ago in April, I actually made a funny shirt that said new weapons win a Star Wars story, basically just replacing the Solo logo. And I actually sent this to Jay Ingram, who is one of the community managers, as kind of a joke, as well as a message saying, hey, we want new weapons, so what's going on? And then he actually got it. He said, I can't believe you've done this. Like I said, it was just a joke, but he also responded saying, we have pretty cool plans that may or may not touch on this though. Nothing to say beyond that for now. So that does mean they have some sort of plan that has to do with weapons. Now, we're not sure what it's going to be. Maybe it's for like a new class or something. We have no idea. But I'm just making this video because I hope someone at DICE sees it and we all really want new weapons, and hopefully we can get an answer on why we haven't gotten them so far. Or even better, they would tell us that we are getting new weapons in the future, which would be great news. Maybe this Friday's community transmission will actually include a segment on them, including new weapons for the new update. That would be great. But another funny part about this is in the game files itself, there's actually a ton of weapons that are actually usable. There was a mod a while back that allowed you to use these properly in arcade. Do not use this mod on online because you will get banned. But you were able to use these weapons in arcade and they work completely fine, so I don't understand why they have not released them for multiplayer yet. Maybe it's because they just didn't have attachments for them or not. But honestly, that shouldn't take too long to make. But there's just a ton of weapons that they can add, and I'd love to see a lot of weapons from Battlefront 2015 make its return, because there was a ton of weapons in that game that came out with DLC, so they already have the models and everything, so they would just kind of have to implement them into Battlefront 2, which would be pretty cool to see. They could also take a lot of the hero blasters and implement them, like Han Solo's DL-44, Orlando's gun. I mean, there's just so many that they could use that are already in the game. They just have to put them into multiplayer. But hopefully we do get an answer on this. I would love to see more attachments for guns as well, but most importantly, we need new weapons because it's just getting so stale now. My main weapon is the A240, and it's a really fun weapon to use, but I've been using it for so long now, it's just the same thing over and over again, so I'd like some variation within the assault class and every other class as well. But let me know your thoughts down below on this video. Are you happy with the amount of weapons we have right now? Would you rather them focus on other things? Or are you kind of like me and a lot of other people where we feel like the same weapons that are used over and over again got kind of boring, so we liked some new variation within them? But that is pretty much going to do it for today's short video. Friday is just a few days away, so I'm super excited to see what they have announced. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure and leave a like and just comment your thoughts about all of this. And if you're new, subscribe for more Star Wars news, gameplay, and more. And I will hopefully see you in the next one.